Thank you for choosing SKYBRACKET for your mounting requirements. You can be assured that you have chosen the best built and most reliable adjustable camera mounting package available. Before beginning the installation process, please make sure that all safety regulations, practices, and personal protective equipment guidelines are followed. The SKYBRACKET design typically allows for simple one-man installation. However, uncontrolled variables such as wind and personal physical conditions may require additional assistance or resources. A generic video detection camera is depicted in this video. The installation process requires tools and adapters that may vary slightly depending on the specific camera manufacturer and model being installed. Prior to beginning this segment of the project, please ensure that the clamp kit has been fully installed. If needed, please refer to the appropriate clamp kit installation video in this series. At this time, please locate the provided camera kit and tube kit. You will also need to locate the swivel casting and associated hardware that was provided with the clamp kit. The camera kit is individually bagged for your convenience. Please open the bag and verify that all components are present. Your camera kit will contain a pole top casting, camera yoke, and a hardware bag. Please note the hardware utilized in this video depicts our stainless steel option. In plated steel hardware applications, a KEPS nut replaces the lock washer and hex nut configuration. The tube kit provided will vary in length depending on the intended application. Each tube kit will contain a custom extruded aluminum tube and a matching length of foam seal rod. To properly install the SKYBRACKET adjustable camera mount, you will need 1/2 inch, 9/16 inch, and 3/4 inch wrenches or sockets, along with diagonal cutters or a sharp knife. Please ensure that all required tools are present and in good condition prior to starting the installation process. Insert the U-bolt through the provided hole in the pole top casting. Loosely assemble the U-bolt saddle and retaining hardware. Assemble the hex nuts to a flush position at the end of the U-bolt. Insert the open end of the extrusion tube through the U-bolt assembly and into the pocket provided in the pole top casting, taking care to seat the cast locating tab into the channel of the extrusion tube. Ensure the extrusion tube is firmly seated in the pocket. Tighten the hex nuts firmly on the U-bolt. Position one end of the foam seal rod at the top of the extrusion tube just below the wiring. Firmly press the rod into the channel of the tube, continuing to work the rod into the channel for approximately 3 inches. Do not press in the remaining foam rod. Position the other end of the foam rod at the opposite end of the extrusion tube. Firmly press the foam rod into the channel of the tube, continuing to work the rod into the channel for approximately 3 inches. Again, do not press in the remaining foam rod. Install the camera yoke to the pole top casting. Hand tighten only. Install the camera onto the yoke, taking care to position the rear of the camera over the open side of the extrusion tube. Hand tighten only. Considering the required finished mounting height, determine where the center of the mast arm will be on the extrusion tube. Position the swivel casting on the extrusion tube, centering the swivel over the slot. Attach the swivel, assemble the U-bolt saddle and retaining hardware. Rotating the swivel slightly to assemble the U-bolt hardware can make this easier prior to tightening. Hand tighten the hardware only. Route the wiring through the hole in the swivel casting. Position the assembly against the installed clamp saddle. The boss on the swivel casting will provide proper positioning when mated with the provided pilot hole in the clamp saddle. Install the two 3/8 inch bolts, flat washers, and lock washers through the swivel casting into the clamp saddle. Hand tighten only. Route the wiring through the extrusion tube and connect to the camera. Adjust the camera assembly for proper alignment and vertical placement. Tighten all hardware securely. You have now successfully completed the mounting portion of your project.